how confident are you in Arsenal winning the title this season?
I feel like I was most confident. I think that first season where we went all the way up until that last game.
2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago,
Yeah.
where it was Man City, Tottenham, and Tottenham. We really needed Tottenham. That was the season where I was most confident. Ever since then, this is now the next.
The game that Son missed the last.
Yeah, that last minute. Edison said, I can see his board, like it's in my head,
bro. It seems like he missed that thing on purpose.
Like, only him and Son
in
will
terms
know.
of like overall quality of the team.
But in overall quality of the team, this is the best I've seen the team in. I can say decades because 10 years plus.
Would you say
right?
you're confident that this team?
I'm confident that this team can lift that trophy in May. I'm confident this team can lift that trophy in May. A lot of the things we've lacked in the past. At some point, it was our defense. It's been fixed up. At some point, it was our midfield.
You guys have so many changes in defense. Oh, Timber and Califori. They were there last season though.
Timber, the heart of the defense are the centre backs.
Yeah, they've been there. They've been there for 3 years.
They've been there for 3 years. They've been partners for 3 years. So
and that's much reason to why they're doing better now. Because
do you see what I'm saying, right? And they just work well with each other. This one aggressive one, this one, and one fast one. This one, both of them quite physical as well.
Yeah.
Decent height on both of them.
I envy you
well.
guys. I envy us now too.
Envy us.
Even after Saturday's setback.
So another thing, one of the good things about Arsenal's defense is that we play a lot of the football in opposition's half. So our defense is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Almost on the half line.
But most of the game, they are in the half of the opponents.
True.
Right? Southampton played good football.
Sunderland.
Sorry. Sunderland. I don't know if we're calling them Southampton since. Sunderland played good football. Nobody has beat them at their stadium.
This season.
True. They have not lost at that stadium.
True.
To go to that stadium, even go one goal down and still turn the game. It was unfortunate. Like, you roll the dice every now and then sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. That day it didn't work for Arsenal. We're unlucky. They got the last goal, right?
It was insane, like watching that game when Arsenal were 2-1 up. Sunderland looks like a team that they were going to score. I've never seen a side that they just came back from relegation and they looked, for like the last 10 minutes of the game, they looked like they put potential title winners on the hook. Like they wanted that 1 point and they were gunning for it. I've never seen that in a long time. I think the last time I saw a team, like quote unquote underdogs or teams having a similar story with that kind of grit going to the end of the game will probably be like 2016 Leicester. Maybe I'm pushing it. Maybe I'm pushing it. I'm not saying it can make a title charge, but it's uncommon to see.
And I feel like it speaks to the whole league in general, right? I feel like there's a winning mentality coming from everybody.
True.
Like everybody's confident they can go in there and collect all 3 points. No, that's one of my issues too with Arsenal last season. When we met Man City, we wanted to draw. How can you want to draw?
Did you guys beat Man City like 5-0?
No, there was one game like in the past seasons we've gone into Man City with the mentality that if we could just get a draw,
get a point.
If we just get a draw. Whereas there are seasons past where Leeds have beat them both legs.
I think Haaland made a statement regarding that.
I think, like
we go. They wanted to draw, but we didn't come here for a point. We came here for all 3 points.
You see Southampton coming for all 3 points.
True.
Right? It's like Bournemouth to doing similar thing. Like it's good to see. It makes it more competitive. You can even see it with the points on the table. I think between 3rd and 13th is like 3 points separating them. Like,
at this point in the season, March week 11.
I was like, man, you second? How?
But do you feel like
I mean, watching United, I feel the last 2 United games, we go up 1-0 or like 2-0 at halftime. It was 1-0 at halftime. And then I'm looking at the table and we're second. I can't remember when last I saw United second.
You guys dropped like 4 points in.
Can the league just end now? I don't even care about winning titles. Just finishing second.
But that Sunderland game, do you think Arsenal slept or like sat back after they scored the second goal? Because they let Sunderland pull a lot of pressure on them.
I don't think that points to Arsenal. I think it points more to like Sunderland's
You have
grades.
to give Sunderland
You
their
have
credits.
to give them the credits. Going into that last 10 minutes of the game, knowing that I don't care if this is Arsenal, if this is Man City, I don't care if this is prime Barca.
Yeah.
We're going to score a goal. We're going to go home with the points. That mentality was there. They
but
put
it was
their whole,
literally their bodies on the line.
Yeah, they did.
They
Bro,
literally-
did you see that last minute?
Both in
Did you
defense
see
and in
Ballard?
attack.
Ballard was crazy.
Look at that.
Ballard was crazy. Bro, did you see the
last
goal?
minute goal?
That-
This guy didn't even care.
He
He
threw
just threw
his
himself.
body. He
Yeah, that's what
threw
I'm
his
saying.
body.
I think I won't take anything from Arsenal going to that game. It was definitely not an easy place to go. Sunderland right now is not an easy place for any team in the Premier League to
yeah.
go to. So Arsenal
And they're
going
very
there,
physical. Even that their first goal.
Yeah.
they
Bro, do you see their
bullied.
centre back? That big guy, Ballard. The guy who
Ballard,
scored the
like-
goal. In both boxes is excellent. Like, he scored the goal, made
So putting their life on the line, both ends.
both ends. They wanted it more than us now, I would say.
But before we leave the Arsenal topic, I'm going to ask a question. 2 seasons ago, Arsenal, they lost the league to Man City. The title was mostly between Arsenal and Man City. Spurs were like somewhere in there, but it was mostly Arsenal and Man City. Last season, it was Arsenal and Liverpool. And we've seen like in the past, it's been Man City and Liverpool, trying
Back
to
and
win
forth.
the league back and forth. Yeah. If you had to choose between who you're going to challenge the title with, Arsenal, Liverpool or Man City, as an Arsenal fan, who would you go for? Because I think Liverpool, they've experienced a lot of heartbreak. They've been where Arsenal are right now in the past, where they've come so close. I think there was a season it was just
99,
1 point, 99, 98
or
points.
98, 97,
Yeah.
something like that.
They've been there so many times, but Man City, they just know how to get it done. They just know how to get it done.
And thanks to Guardiola too.
Yeah. So if you were to decide and say, you know what, I can pick a team that I would challenge for the title against, who would you pick between Man City and Liverpool?
Honestly, in the last 5-6 years, the numbers don't lie. I'd rather go with Liverpool because Man City are scary.
Yes.
Man City are a scary bunch. Like
They don't lose matches they are not supposed to lose.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
Liverpool has been rolling the dice and been getting lucky. Their luck is rolling, and that's football. Like every now and then, it goes your way, other times it doesn't. But Man City, when they're in form, it's not luck. They are winning the game.
They're going for it.
If you're low blocking them, it means they've been pressing you for 97 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Liverpool, every now and then you can still see gaps in their game.
They've been
For
poor
me,
too.
for one thing,
So just one. Man City on form is scarier than Liverpool on form.
Yeah, I agree.
I was about to say that, but then I look at the quality of both sides. I know Liverpool right now, they look very shaky and they've not found, that sync.
They
But
shouldn't
then-
find it.
But then you look at that squad with Isak, Ekitike, Wirtz, Salah. We know how world-class Salah
McAllister.
can be. McAllister. They have Virgil van Dijk in defense.
Ryan Gravenberch.
And then I'm like, if they at some point, which I'm not surprised, I won't be surprised if they do, just begin to sink.
I think they would.
That they probably have the best team on paper in the Premier League this
True.
season.
On
No,
paper.
no,
So
defense. They don't have good defense.
They have Virgil van Dijk.
They have Van
That
Dijk.
was
Old
one
Van
man.
Dijk.
One man.
Old Van
Abba,
Dijk.
one man.
Not prime Van Dijk.
I saw that header.
One man.
Haaland scored
Yeah.
this weekend. I'm like,
Was
prime-
it Van Dijk up against him when he scored that header?
No, it wasn't Van Dijk.
It wasn't
was,
Van Dijk.
What's his name? The other.
Was it Konate?
Yeah,
Konate.
Yeah.
Prime Liverpool defense with Matip and Van Dijk. That's not going in. It just seems
Yeah,
so easy. man.
yeah.
And
Haaland
then
had his
Trent and Arnold providing that
Arnold,
offensive.
Yeah,
Robertson.
Robertson.
in
Sorry,
prime-
Robertson.
in prime.
Trent and Arnold.
It's-
Robertson dropped to.
It's a very
He's getting old
It's
now.
a very
He's
different
getting old.
side from the club side. I have to say.
Bro,
They
Klopp
play-
was crazy. That was the worst team to play at some point because
But I think Liverpool fans should give Arne Slot
Time.
some time. They should give him some time. They didn't even experience managerial transition. Most teams they change their mind. Manchester United, we've been transitioning since 2012. I was still rebuilding. I mean, Klopp left the next season. You won the league, and then
Yeah.
I mean, give him some time. I think Liverpool fans should.
I heard Klopp say something that Man U gave him an offer before he chose Liverpool.
Oh yeah, it was. I remember when Sir Alex was supposed to leave. It was between Klopp. Then he was still in Dortmund. It was between Klopp and David Moyes. But for some reason, I think at the time a lot of United fans were leaning towards David Moyes because of the Premier League experience.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was doing so much with Leighton Baines, Marouane Fellaini,
Yeah.
that Everton side of like 2011. They were really good. So no one could really. It didn't look like a bad decision at the time, and then you never know what if Klopp had come and
flopped too.
And flopped. That United.
Yeah, he also
side,
said he didn't like the system at Man
That
United.
United side was also a very aging team.
Yeah,
I think Van Persie was in his 30s. Ferdinand, all those guys.
Rooney was there too.
Rooney
was
there.
Quite younger at that time too.
But Rooney was still like already in his late 20s, like I think 30 at least. So I can't really fault anybody, but it is what it is. Where it's been how many years now?
Why are you looking at me?
13 years.
13 years.
And we're still not there.
We're not sure. We're still not sure yet.
But just very soon, very soon. I feel like coming to United right now.
I don't think it's soon, but continue.
Since we're United right now, I think people are saying Manchester United fans are like we're being very delusional this season, and I can't lie.
Mm-hmm. Don't lie. Don't lie. Please.
They could have.
Please.
Or they should have. They would have.
Could have, would have, should have.
From the very first game of this season, like the Arsenal game.
Anything you want to say, don't use those 3 words. Those 3 words cancelled.
We would have.
If you would have, we'll stop you. You should have, we'll stop you.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for the first time in a very long time, we somewhat have an identity. The coach knows how he wants to play. I think a lot of coaches come to United with a plan, an identity, a philosophy, whatever it is of how they want to play football, and they get pressured from the fans, and they end up playing how the fans want them to play or the players want them to play.
True.
Amorim stood his ground. All the losses, all the insults, everything. He said, he's not changing the system. They want to get rid of him. They should sack him and bring someone else. But he's not going to change the system for the fan. Even I was one of the people that said, bro, just play the 4-3-2-1 or whatever it is. Play like a basic formation using the players that we have and play them to their strengths. But he stood on his ground and said he wants to play 3 at the back. This is the style he wants to play. This is how he wants to play. He wants to go long. He wants to put a big man up front. He wants to press high up the pitch. That's how he wants to play. And he stuck to it. And now we're beginning to see some results. We're beginning to see some results. I mean, we won like 3 games in a row. We've gone 5 games without a loss. As a United fan, that is a huge win. We've gone 5 games without a loss.
Different standards.
We also don't have like the midweek
you guys are chilling, sleeping,
and
playing
still can't
FIFA.
Win. They still can't win.
Playing FIFA on Wednesday when your boys are in Europe.
When the big boys,
when your
big
boys are in Europe.
No. Next season will be
and
in Europe for sure.
one thing you said, big man up top. When was your
star
best
boy
player? That my height maybe 5'8", 5'7".
No, I think
that has to do with
I just lost me there because
I have to give props to Bayern and Boehm like coming to this season.
give him more his flowers.
No one expected this.
Manchester, I have to say, coming to play Manchester United has to be one of the hardest choices any footballer can make
at that point.
Career. Right now, for a player of his caliber, the number of teams that wanted him, for him to decide and say he wants to play for Manchester United, that's like a very big risk because we've seen players come and go.
It was big risk.
I'm on the fence with that one. At the end of the day, however you look at it, it is Manchester United.
It's a big team.
It's a big team.
Reputation.
Just go and check his followers when he was in Brentford. Check his followers now.
But we've also seen players like
brand deals, people like. Let's just park football aside. Manchester United is a global name. He just gets more recognition, more deals, more money. Like as a player too, like you can just sit down and rake in all the cash. Really, like I don't think it's that much of a race at the end of the day. And then, funny enough, with your form, you guys still won FA Cup, still went to Europa League final. Like
you're
in the last
like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Like it's not like you guys are barren. Like your trophy cabinet is empty. It is still.
It's still better than a team's own. It's still better than.
I'm just saying. So where would he go to? Man City.
Nah.
He could. Arsenal, he's not benching Saka.
He's not benching Saka.
Like
Chelsea
Liverpool, he's not benching Salah. So the more you look at it, Man U is where he can come and make a name for himself.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think he was thinking of it that way. His boyhood club is Man U, right? I think so.
It's kind of such a coincidence. Everybody's boyhood club is where they end up every season, but whatever.
Yeah, we let that slide.
I see a picture of Merino when it was like 2 in
the one that paid us the most was Caicedo. His boyhood club, I think, was Chelsea. That's why he chose Chelsea over Liverpool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So exactly again, Man United. This is a legacy thing now. That is boyhood club.
Yeah,
it's a legacy
and
thing.
I have to give him props.
He's putting in the work.
Aside from Bruno, I think in the last 5, 6, 7 years, he's the one guy that has come in and not struggled. Just came in and then he looks like the best player on the team right now.
Yeah,
I think he is. Some might argue Bruno on his best day, but I think for him to come into the side, it was the same thing with Bruno. He came into the side and just after 1, 2, 3 games, he looked like the best player.
Instant impact, yeah.
Cunha,
but Bruno was crazy.
Sesko,
Bruno was crazy in his first season. Was he his second?
I couldn't believe it.
Bro, did you see? He was chipping. I remember the game against Everton. He chipped Pickford from outside the box.
No, Bruno is like
Bruno was crazy.
I think the problem
and he came straight from Sporting.
Yeah,
straight from Sporting.
He was crazy.
I think the only problem I have with Bruno is sometimes he tends to take too much risk. Sometimes the risks they pay off. Like you remember the game against Brighton, the 4th goal where he let the ball,
then Mbeumo scored the goal.
But then everyone is like praising Bruno. I'm like, but what if that pass didn't go through and a Brighton player gets the ball and then there's a counter and then
you can't be a great player without taking risks, no?
And being creative, especially in attack.
You miss
like
some.
It's those moments of brilliance that literally you need a moment to score a goal.
Yeah.
And you do, but sometimes you need to look at the scoreline. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. It's 2 minutes left on the clock. Do you really want to dummy the ball and then let the opposition?
What if he controlled it and they didn't score?
I mean, control the ball, take to the corner flag, and then it's game over.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So protect the
ball,
goal,
protect the win.
The score, yeah.
But it also points to the manager, of course, like allowing the players be themselves. I think if a coach like Mourinho was on the side, he wouldn't do that because Mourinho
and that's good thing about
Mourinho never do that.
Mourinho would be crazy.
So I think I'll give the coach props for allowing. And I see a lot of United people say, "Oh, Konya takes the ball and he doesn't. He's stingy with the ball, trying to take on 1, 2, 3, 4 players." Also points back to the coach. He wants to play a system, but he's also allowing the players to be themselves in that system, play how they want to play in the system. So I'm not saying we're there yet, but I see an identity. I see a path forward. I can look at the team now and say, okay, if our number 9 is performing well, or if we get a good striker, we have a solid replacement for Casemiro, someone who comes off the bench, and then we don't just lose the game, because we've seen that happen time and again. Where Casemiro cannot play 90 minutes every game. The guy is old.
He's old.
Yeah, you have to give him that. And we can't
have 50K a week, sharp, but it's cow.
we can't expect.
You can't expect. Imagine.
We can't expect him that whenever he comes up.
Maybe that's why you guys are away. Like,
you're going to lose Casemiro for 3 games when he's going to get his red card eventually.
Do you think those type of players are liabilities? Like, you could just sell them off and get decent players for the money you're spending on those type of guys.
But then it's at a risk, because who do you get? Defensive midfielders are really
and there's this general notion too that Man U pays players too much, and
it's just because of the name. Like when you come into a club like Manchester United, you expect
telling me Mbeumo took risk.
When he saw the money.
You're telling me, bro.
That's just
what. Bro,
on the topic of,
and then especially one last thing on Manchester United and Casemiro position. The issue with that position right now is so crucial, because if you're playing like a system where you have 4 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders, then, or maybe 1 central midfielder and 1 defensive midfielder, there's somewhat of a protection.
Yeah.
But the way Amorim wants to play, he's playing 3 at the back. He's playing Bruno as a central midfielder, and we all know Bruno is not going to sit back. He's going to move forward. So you literally have only Casemiro protecting the entire midfield. So that's I think the last time a team was able to win the league with this formation was that Chelsea side in when they had Kante and Cesc Fabregas.
It has to be us. Yeah.
It was really similar to the system with Cesc Fabregas playing the Bruno role and being on front.
That's what we do currently too with Caicedo.
But then you look at the guy beside him. Kante was literally like 3 guys in one.
3 guys
cover the whole midfield.
Yeah.
Casemiro can do that for maybe 50, 60 minutes, but he can't do it for 90 minutes. And you can't find a Kante just lying somewhere in some random club. So that's the problem we have right now.
So on the issue of, I guess on the topic of defensive midfielders and star players, what would happen to Chelsea if they lose Caicedo?
Like sell him?
No, injury.
Injury. With fit Lavia, when Lavia is fit, he covers well. Lavia covers well. But I mean, I would be honest. We depend on Caicedo with our lives at this point.
If
Like
Caicedo should get injured now,
no. Now
where is Chelsea gonna be in
I mean,
December?
I hope not.
One
I
point
hope
about
not.
Chelsea, like coming into the season, like I don't even Chelsea they're one of those team right now.
I know where
don't
you're
even
going.
I don't even know where they stand in the sense that at least Manchester United, everybody knows. Okay, we're
Where they
trying
stand.
to get top four, get some form. We're not looking to win the title, but
Yeah.
Chelsea came into the season after winning the Club World Cup, beating PSG in the Club World Cup finals, looking like one of the best teams
Yeah.
in the world. You know,
The
with
best
all
team
this-
in the world.
the signings they got and everything, and then coming to this, I don't really know where to place them. Are you guys charging for the title? Are you trying to look for your Champions League spots? Like,
We
looking at the current team you have now, be realistic. What do you think is an overachieving situation for this team, and what do you think is like okay for this team?
overachieving top 2 this season. I would say injuries, and also playing in the Club World Cup had its toll on us. So coming back
I
in the
think
Club
so,
World
yeah.
Cup, too many injuries.
Yeah.
Kobe out for the season. Kobe was our best defender. Now we don't even have decent defenders. But Chile is injured here and there. So I would say overachieving would be top 2. We also don't have Palmer, who is our star boy. And we have we have a lot of new players too. We have Estavio Willian, we have Joe Pedro, we have Delap. Delap had an injury for 2 months.
I can't keep track of Chelsea.
That's Chelsea's story
just
every
got back.
season. That's Chelsea's story. Last season you cleared half of your.
Not yes, but
I can't keep track of Chelsea.
I can't keep track.
yeah, the club is rebuilding.
Who's your oldest player?
Oh, that's Rhys James, I would say. Rhys James has been there for a while. Yeah, it
That's
has to be
about
him.
it.
Has to be him. Yeah, it's Rhys James.
Can't last 2
Yeah,
3
they
years in
cleared,
Chelsea, man.
they cleared a lot. But I think internally, Chelsea are top 3 contenders. Maybe other clubs don't see it that way. And to be honest, in the moment, I don't see.
When you say top, do you mean like based off current form, or do you mean like
No.
overall projection? Because Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool are top 3 title contenders. in my
overall
opinion.
projection. I think currently we're better than Liverpool, but you won't agree. It's
Not
okay.
sometimes- Are you talking about form? Like coming to this season,
Form?
Liverpool was number 1 in terms of like on paper.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't think
Form currently, if we're going to be honest, we're better than Liverpool.
Yeah,
currently.
you guys are.
Yeah, but I mean injuries. So hopefully Palmer is back after the break, and Chile is back too. Kobe we don't have him for the rest of the season, so I don't see us winning the Prem without Kobe, except we sign a Guehi in January or something. But currently, I'll say overachieving will be top 2, maybe realistic top 5, top 4. I see us playing in Champions League next season.
So now that brings the question of Bournemouth and Sunderland in the mix. Because I know we're always talking about Liverpool, Manchester, Chelsea, but those 2 teams they've had a great start to the season.
Yeah.
Do you think, because now you place Chelsea 5th, for example, maybe 6th, we don't know.
Top 5.
Top 5, right? So are you telling, so who's filling those spots? Arsenal, City, Liverpool, that number 4.
Yes, I didn't want to be just straight off the bat top 4. So I don't think Bournemouth and Sunderland are finishing top 4. To be honest.
so. You feel like this is just like an initial season.
Yes,
You're not gonna do Nottingham Forest.
I've watched Sunderland play. They have this fighting spirit. They don't play the perfect football. So when we're saying Leicester, maybe are we going to see another Leicester? They're not close to that. They don't play perfect football. Did you see the game against Arsenal? The goal they conceded, it was literally their fault. They could have done way better than that.
Yeah, he lost
and
the ball.
against Chelsea played better than them throughout. Chelsea just were not good enough in putting the ball in the net.
This twice now, Chelsea's not good. Continue.
Good enough in that game. But in my opinion, I don't see Sunderland finishing top 4. I would give Sunderland top 7, not even top 6, top 7. But I might be wrong. But Sunderland,
Top
Bournemouth,
7.
I don't see them top 7 too. So
I think for Sunderland and Bournemouth, I don't know. A part of me wants to agree with you and say it's just like your initial season charge, and maybe before Christmas or after Christmas they will just go back to default and probably start to fall down the table and start to fall down the table. But then I watched the Arsenal game and I didn't just see a side that were just on form. I saw a team that they know what they're playing for, and they have a drive. If that was against maybe an Aston Villa and Everton and they did that, I would say, okay, maybe they're, it was a good day for them, but this is against Arsenal. Like, if that was Man City or Liverpool in that position, I feel like they could have still gotten a goal.
And
They
I
were
feel
that
like
good. And I've seen them play against, like, other sides, like, they're not top 6 teams in the league. And they don't look like a Man City, but they always look like they're the better side on the pitch.
But they dropped silly points too against Everton too. They played against Everton. Everton was maybe the better team. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the game, but Everton scored first
against
and they
United.
drew.
Against United, I know beating Sunderland is not for everyone. But we did outclass them. I would say that's probably, looking back now, I'll say that's probably one of our best performances this season. Being able to keep the clean sheets, and get the result against a side like that. But overall, I'll say give it till Christmas before we decide where to place Bournemouth and Sunderland, because it's hard. They could also just be like Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Yeah.
They'll be in the mix. They'll cause upsets. Push some other teams down the table. Hopefully Chelsea, and get that Europa League spot or that.
They don't have to push Man U down.
we don't have to hope. You don't have to put. They're already down. That's what literally was about to say. There's no need to push them down.
Yeah, but they could possibly. I think the best case for them. I think being a top 7 side for either of these teams, they've overachieved. Sunderland just came back into the Premier League.
Yeah.
Just staying up.
They
is
bought
good enough.
players. They
I want
spent
to
money.
challenge. I want to challenge just something I just noticed right now.
Yeah.
If Liverpool were playing, like, they're not playing class football, because you mentioned Sunderland is not playing class football, but they're getting the job done, don't we think everybody will be like, these are what champions are made of?
I think that's what they did last season.
That's exactly
that's
what
what
they
they did
did.
last season, yeah.
If let me think, if Leeds did something that Liverpool did, they're like, okay, they're lucky, they put their line on the line, they fight till the end. But if it's Liverpool, if it's Man City, if it's Arsenal, these are what champions are made of. That's the mentality. At the beginning of the season, that's what people were saying about Liverpool. They were getting lucky.
Yeah, I call it that watching Liverpool performances when they were just barely getting over the line last minute.
But when it's Sunderland, when it's Bournemouth, it's more okay. Like, they don't play good football. Yeah, they're more. I don't know. Like, there's no. But then the only people that I've seen play solid football for a full season is Man City.
Yeah. Arsenal too has been solid
Arsenal
for the past
for
3-4 years.
3-4 years.
Consistent.
It's the important games when we need to carry those. When everybody has dropped points, we need to pick. We don't.
points.
But Arsenal and Man City, I've seen.
for best style of play.
Yeah. The thing about
seen
Arsenal, to be
solid-
honest, they understand their game and they stick to it every single game. So I have to give that one to Arsenal.
Who's the most important player for Arsenal?
Let an non-Arsenal fan say.
Okay.
In your opinion, who's the most important player?
In my
for
opinion,
Arsenal this season?
currently,
I think the top 3 contenders for that would be
Rice. In my
Rice.
opinion,
I want to say Saka.
Gabriel.
I also want to say Saka.
I don't.
I think they were doing well without Saka. Saka was an injury.
I think they can play well without Saka, but I think to win the league, they need Saka on form.
Saka on form would be
get over the line.
amazing,
To
because
get over the line, you need Saka.
I think it's
he's
in
our
between a
most
plus and
experienced right winger.
Yeah.
Whenever he's still young, his decision making is not the best.
Yes.
Doesn't know when to
And
pass.
he's not having
on to-
consistent
He's not having
performances.
consistent.
Yeah.
Noni does a lot
Our
of
free gifts.
eye catching.
Free gift to Arsenal.
You guys, well, that's a different. A lot of eye catching football, but then his final pass doesn't get to where we need.
That was the
get to.
problem with Noni at Chelsea.
Like, you can dribble, you can get into the box, but that final last decision making, whether to shoot, pass, or dribble one more. he flops
Yes,
there.
final decision.
Final decision, and that is
the biggest
like,
problem.
and that's why Saka would still forever start over all 3 of them, even though you're looking at Noni, he's looking like he's beating everybody. He's beat this guy 3-4
His
times,
pace is
but we
good.
haven't scored.
Yes, true.
Saka, 1 chance, 1 shot, 1 goal.
That's what we get from Estavio too.
1 shot,
that
1
we get
cross,
from Noni.
someone is heading it in.
So you say Saka or Declan Rice? Back to my question. Who do you think is
Most important,
Deck.
I'll say Declan Rice, because I have not seen anybody do what Declan Rice does. I haven't seen any sub come in for Declan Rice and do the
Consistent.
consistent.
Yeah,
This guy
that guy
was
is
all
solid.
like everywhere. Even, do you realize he has 7 assists from corner kicks?
Bro, his corners are crazy.
Nobody's replacing that.
Crazy corners.
Corner kicks, free kicks, nobody's replacing. Gabriel, we've seen Gabriel come off and Mosquera come in. We've seen Saliba come off and Mosquera come in. I have some faith in Mosquera. You know, he's kind of adapting very well to the Premier League as well. But like you said, we can have a sub for Gabriel. But Declan Rice, you need two people. Is that somebody's good at crossing or somebody's good at
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi can cross.
Okay. But what
But he
like,
can defend
in the game? Like
he defend, and then again Declan Rice attacking presence too is also another thing.
True.
Like
both boxes.
Yeah. Zubimendi is a better DM. He'll disrupt play. He'll find those long passes here and there. But Rice can do that.
Where's Partey now? Thomas Partey. You sold him, yeah?
Yeah, so
Partey has
issues.
plenty issues.
Bro, yeah. But you guys, I think you guys did Partey dirty. Like that guy served you guys literally.
No, he has
issues.
allegations on his name.
But was that why they sold him?
That was part of the reason,
okay,
and then he was on his way out.
Yeah. It seemed like you guys signed Zubimendi right, like before the season even ended, right?
But at the moment, Partey was our only defensive midfielder.
Okay.
Like we needed someone. Like we needed someone, and yeah, boy has allegations.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not funny, but you understand what I'm saying.
So Declan Rice, where do you see Calafiori and Timber in ranks of important
Timber
players
is
for?
so solid. Oh my days, Timber is so solid.
Not better than Reece James, but let's continue. Do you think Timber is better than Reece James?
Oh my days,
Is Timber better than Reece James?
Reece James
current
is more proven.
Okay.
In the Premier League. Yes, he has more trophies.
But he's
yes,
not reliable.
he's not reliable.
Not in his game or his physicality.
Physicality.
Okay, that's all.
Physicality.
That's his only fault.
That's a serious fault because the players that play every game are the ones that
when James is in the game, he's in the game.
The
Like
best
every
form
single
of
time he comes.
no
in,
problem. When he's not in the game, what happens?
The best form of ability is availability. You have to be available.
Literally.
If you have Lionel Messi on your team and he's on the bench, like he can't really do anything for you.
Okay.
So I think that's the only issue I have with Reece James. You can't rely on him.
Injuries.
Yeah.
I agree.
If Reece James was reliable, I don't think he was.
If Reece James, his career without injuries, he could have done a lot more
That's
now. Like
if Reece
achieved
James was
a
reliable,
whole lot more.
if he was reliable, he'd probably be in like Real Madrid by now. Like just ability wise, I'll give him that. Like
Like move to Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think he has the quality.
He's a Chelsea boy. Like he breeds Chelsea.
And then trying to breed Liverpool.
when that back comes.
No, Trent. I think Trent's leaving also was part of like Klopp's leaving also affected Trent's.
Nah, the back
future.
came calling. The back came calling.
And he's
Where is
won
he now?
Prem, he's won
Injuries.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Did you see the game after
They
the
booed him.
booing the
I'm
guy like
actually quite
crazy?
surprised they booed him. Why do you think they booed
Like,
him?
bro, he played. He was like a
Like
legend for Liverpool.
what? Like he's won the Premier League, he won the Champions League. Yes, it's his boyhood club, but like maybe he
Do you
wants-
remember that game against Barca that they came from
that
behind?
came back. That was
That was
single-handedly him.
Trent and Origi's running this stuff.
It's just fans. It's just
He's won 2 Premier Leagues and Champions League.
fans can be.
He was like at the center of what Klopp was doing. Trent and Robertson were
They were
Klopp's
pivotal.
main
Those
boys.
guys were like on the assist rank every
Yeah.
season on the top. I think
On my FPL, man.
But the only fault Trent had was
David
he couldn't defend. His defense was poor.
Nobody cares about defense.
When you
you're off the
produce
pitch
it,
and you have
bro,
Van
Trent
Dijk-
and Salah on that wing was
you
crazy.
have Van Dijk, Matip, and Alisson protecting your goal. Nobody cares.
Bro,
about
Matip
defense.
wasn't that good.
That's what.
No, so you say that, but now see this
Konate.
guy
That's
Konate
what-
in that
Konate,
position.
in my
Van
opinion,
Dijk couldn't have done it by himself.
Matip was the sacrificial lamb in that defense. He was the one that was always going in for those tackles. But Van Dijk,
And then Van Dijk could come and clean up.
He had that long stretch of no one went past him because he
Yeah.
was not going for the ball.
He
was
wasn't.
just
He would
doing
actually jockey, like he would
Mane-
jockey with them.
Exactly.
Like, he would jockey with
And
them.
Matip was the one that was going in for those
Doing the
tackles. I feel
dirty work, yeah.
And people would say, "Oh, Matip was not a good defender."
It's like Mangalas would do the dirty work. Saliba would
Exactly.
clean up.
Like, yeah, you have to give him his credit. You have to give him his credit.
We're noticing Gabriel because he's scoring goals on the other side.
but Gabriel has improved. Like,
Oh, no, he has.
I remember watching
He
Gabriel like
has, he has
3-4 years
improved.
ago. He was. I won't
He
say
has improved his
trash,
game.
but he was doing really bad.
He was. I never I see him on. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah,
Let's
he
get
has
done.
improved like really well.
But he's
Even last season, it was crazy. He was scoring like 2 goals in one game.
He's come up. He's come up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to the After 90 podcast. I know we've been, talking and wondering who are these three random guys on my screen just chatting about football. But yeah, this is the After 90 podcast. We'll be here every week now to talk about what's going on in the world of football, especially Premier League. So if you're a Premier League fan, if you're a Manchester United fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan,
Why do you mention
Why
Man U
am I
first?
first?
Why is Man U first?
whatever
Imagine.
team you support,
I
if
beg
you
off
love
these guys' mic.
if you love football in general, this is your place to be every week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, all that stuff. Just hit everything now. And be back here next week to catch us, talking about football. Leave a comment if you think we're talking trash. Tell us how you feel in the comment section. If you feel Manchester United is the best team in the Premier League, tell us how you feel.
Would Arsenal win the Premier League?
If you feel
this
Arsenal will win
year?
the Premier League, tell us how you feel in the comment section.
I have no comments. That's my comments. I have no comments. But yeah. See you guys same time next week. I'm Ibrahim.
This
Maru, and then this guy here.
Prince. Supporting the best club in the world champions, Chelsea.
And he said that's the reason why they can't start properly this season on top of
They don't have the badge. They
So
don't have the
today,
badge.
I do not understand
Show-
the concept
show me the gold badge.
of that word. What's it called?
Club World Cup.
Club
Because
World Cup.
you
I don't know.
You
and
can't
how
understand.
they
You can't.
pick
It's
them.
not on your level. We're talking
what's it
about
called?
top clubs in the world, bro.
Did Liverpool play in that? Liverpool didn't
No.
play in that competition, but Chelsea was
It's
there.
not on their level. We're talking about past 10
No,
years.
no.
No,
Liverpool.
Liverpool were not there.
Liverpool were not there, but Chelsea
Yes, I
was
think
there.
past was performances in the Champions League in the past. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're not even sure. You don't know how you got
But I
there.
know, like they can't do without calling world champions. you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you.
Accept it. Maybe next season. Maybe
Got
next
you.
time. We
Got
hope.
you. Fair.
Keep striving for
Aspiring to perspire. What did they even say? Alright. See you guys next week.
See you.